set up. Turkey is dispatched, all ready to go. Over here, we've got some water and it's just hitting that right temperature. You see that steam coming off there, off the top, the fire going underneath. So what we're going to do is we're going to dunk that bird into the water, helps release the feathers, and then we can pluck it really easily, get the guts out, and then have a turkey all ready to go. So we won't show you all the process because we don't want to get demonetized, but there we go, big bird ready to go. That water's nice and hot. You see we've got our bird there. So all we do is dunk our bird. It's been bled and everything into there, and we make sure that you see the hot water gets into the feathers there and dunk in. So everything that has meat on it basically gets wet and helps loosen the feathers. So it just takes a couple of minutes and it's nice and easy to do then. So what you do is just check it. You pull there, see they're still sticking in, so not quite there yet. So give it a minute and we'll show you. There you go, that's been in there for a little bit now. And you just see here these feathers here. See how they pull straight out? Very, very easy. So that bird is right to go. We can take it out, put it on the table, and see how many of those feathers we can pull out. The hardest ones to get out are the tail and the wing feathers, but we'll see how we go. So we've got that bird's all there ready to go. A bit. It's pretty heavy. Lift him over here, and you'll see if Nettie brings the camera in real quick, you'll see those feathers just come off really easy. It's pretty hot, probably should be wearing gloves, but you start resembling that turkey you see in the shops. So all those feathers come ripping out. So you just got to work pretty quickly before it cools down. So get into it and get into all those feathers so we get a nice bird that looks like one we've got at the shops. Which is way better when they're free range, aren't they? So, yep. So there you go. You can get into there, you see the wind start.
Sorry, I just had a bug fly up my nose.
Nettie's got the bugs.
Sorry.
I was going to do this in daylight. Had some issues, so.
Oh, it's been so hot today.
It's been really hot
way
today.
Cooler. I mean, there's more bugs, but it's way cooler. My gosh.
So when you're doing the tail feathers and the big feathers, instead of grabbing a whole heap at once, well, you can see these ones here, they just rip straight out. Look at that, because it's just had that perfect amount of soak time. For these big ones, you're better off just grabbing one or two at a time. Quick sharp pull, and they're straight out there. And they get all of these off there.
It's a big wing.
It's a pretty big, big turkey, this one. So I'll keep ripping into this, and we'll show you the end product as I get into all these feathers.
And how long do you reckon it'll take you to do this on a turkey this size?
Turkey this size, a few more minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get it really good, I take my time. I like to get in and take a few extra minutes just to make sure that it looks really good, especially if you're cooking it like we do for Christmas. So this one will go into the freezer and be ready for the Christmas break. And we've got family coming, so we'll have ham and turkey and all the stuff that we have Christmas Day. And it's starting to look good.
There you go.
Get this other side here. See these big feathers. Like I said, just grab one or two at a time and they come out. And it's all about just cleaning that bird. So there you go. And it starts resembling your turkey that you get in the shops. Nettie just got a bug in the mouth.
I just got a feather in my eye.
Oh, did you?
That's right.
Oh, that sucks.
Wow. I'm getting it all thrown at me.
There you go. So you see there, like, people don't realise this is what's involved. So we haven't got an automatic plucking machine. So
I've seen those. That's pretty cool.
they're pretty good, aren't they? They rip the feathers off in a couple of seconds and they're bloody good.
They'd probably come in handy if you were doing, over 10, 20 birds.
I think
at a time.
MV Heritage Farm bought one, didn't
Oh,
they?
yeah, that's
they
where I've
bought one.
seen
Yeah,
it.
I
Yes.
saw. Yeah, Michael and
Yes.
Bobby's over in the US there. Theirs looks great. So
It's looking really good.
Into there. Chickens obviously are a lot quicker because
Yeah,
they're
but
smaller
they're like a quarter of the size.
and they're different feather structure too. So a lot of these pin feathers, I'll just rip out pretty easy. And ducks are different again too, because ducks have a extra layer of feathers in underneath.
Yeah, I helped you do the ducks the last time, and I was just, it's been a while
It's
since
a lot
I
of
helped
work
with the
since-
turkey. It is, yeah.
There you go, that's starting to look good. So I just got to go around now and pick up all those little bits and pieces. Like I said, we're not going to show the gruesome part.
Nope.
There's plenty of channels out there that'll show you that stuff. You'll see here around the leg too, that skin there around the leg, because it's the same as the feathers, it'll peel off. Now that's a knuckle, a joint in there, and that's how you get that round edge. You just cut around that joint, and that's how you get that edge there. And you'll see this other one, the skin will just peel away, the outer skin, and it just makes a nice clean bird for the table. Makes it look good. I don't know, I like to spend a little bit of time just cleaning them, because I don't mind spending a little bit of extra time. It looks better on the table, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, no one wants feathers.
I was going to say, if you chucked a bird on the table with feathers still on it, I think people would be a bit like, what shop did you buy this from?
I've seen people do home kills and they leave feathers on, and I'm like, either skin them or just take your time and do it properly. Like, seriously, if I spend an extra 10 minutes just go around picking all this little stuff off, you know, it makes all the difference on the table at the end of the day. And a lot of these will just wash away too.
That's it.
So you see in there, you can see in, as you run your finger down, see, I just run finger straight up like that, and it grabs all those feathers off. And it's just about giving them that right amount of soak time where you're not cooking the bird, but you're just loosening all those feathers. You see all those there, and they just come loose really easily. And like I said, it starts resembling a bird that you got at the shops, except it was running around your own paddock.
Yes, this is a very free range bird.
This one here was chasing Nettie around. So she gave me orders. I'm on tour next week. She gave me orders. She said, he's got to go in the fridge.
Yeah.
He's ready. It's his time. And I said, yes, my dear. Turkey's got to go.
Yes.
So
He didn't particularly like me.
he did.
Or he liked me too much, I think. I don't know.
I think he liked you way too much.
I think he liked me way too much.
He thought you were one of his girls.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's what the problem was, but he needed to go.
So, and you see this bird, big croc in there too. So his breast is in under that. So not a huge meat bird, these ones. They're quite fatty. They're well fed, so we feed all our birds really well.
Especially this one, because I have to feed it 50 times just to get around everywhere, because it follows me.
There you go. So we'll jump forward in a minute, and the bird's nearly done, but we'll give you a look. I'll cut those legs off in a second. Actually, I should show that on here. There you go. So see what I said, there's a joint there, into there. So basically what we're doing is we're cutting in that joint, cutting around there. And what you'll do is you'll see it'll crunch. And there you go. There's your turkey leg that you get in the shops. So it's just the joint there. And that's the turkey leg you get in the shop. So it's just that part's taken off. And it's that easy. So, yeah,
There you go.
we'll jump forward. Okay, there's the bird all done up. All gutted, cleaned, ready for the fridge now. So just got to let that sit for a couple of days. And then, yeah, wrap it up, put it in the freezer. But turkey's always better if you leave it sit for a few days before you process it, cook it, or do whatever you're going to do with it. So there it is. There's our bird. And we'll see you all in the next one. See you later.